And they're still a team that has plenty of talent right across the lineup. Clint Gutherson plays with all heart. Dylan Brown will be looking for a big performance tonight. Now the Brisbane Broncos about to make their way out onto their home ground. And as Cam just said, there is still a chance as they keep their season alive. And when they come out, there is a guard of honour formed by a large number of ex-Brisbane Broncos that will help welcome Adam Reynolds and this Brisbane team out onto Suncorp Stadium. There's some greats of the game there, including Steve Reynolds, recently inducted into the NRL Hall of Fame. So Brisbane, to the roar of the crowd, making their way out. And Paul Vaughton, Adam Reynolds just means so much to this team in so many different ways.
Yeah, they're a different side when he's not there, that's for sure. And he needs to lift this whole team tonight. They should be in a better spot than they are, and they need to win all 3 games. And they finish off with the Dolphins and the Melbourne Storm after this. So it's a hard go for them, but it starts tonight. It starts right here, and you'll see it all on Channel 9's Wide World of Sports.
You're ready to call. Keep going. That was good. He got a cue right after 32 years. We're underway. You could not ask for a better night for football. And here's Campbell Gillard with the first hit up of the game. Perfect conditions in Brisbane for Friday night footy. And it should be a very entertaining clash. Tuolangi with a little offload. And that is a good run there by Lane. Nice offload to get things going. Arcee. Dijon Arcee into Brisbane territory. Only halfway through the set here. The Eels. Tuolangi, tackled by Staggs. Hands to dummy half. Arcee to Campbell Gillard. This is some opening set of 6 by Parramatta, and an opportunity for an attacking kick. Arcee with the kick. Sivo trying to get underneath it. And it's been put down by Cobbo, and this will be a Parramatta scrum feed.
Well, that was a waltz. They waltzed up the field. Easy metres every tackle. They must get their defence. Let's go. They've got to be better than that, the Bronx. And that came off a Broncos player, so Parra get the ball back.
And because it went out, Paul, it'll be a play the ball. So they'll play the ball 10 metres away from the line here, Parramatta. What an opportunity it is. Former Bronco Offengowie tackled 8 metres away from Brisbane's line. Lane. He's wrapped up. Jensen in the tackle for Brisbane. They've got big numbers out here to the left. They elect to go short. And Campbell Gillard, he's wrapped up. Offengowie, straight and hard towards the post. And he's wrapped up. Walters in the tackle along with Carrigan. Brown, his first touch. Gutherson, lovely ball. And running straight through is Penasini. And it's the Eels in first. What a start for Parramatta in their magnificent centre, Will Penasini.
Oh, what a start, all right, Salty. That is unbelievable by the Eels. That's 11 tackles on the Harvey Norman replay. 11 tackles to open their account for the night. Lovely little set piece out to their right-hand side, but I'll tell you what, the mindset of the Parramatta Eels here this evening, it is all-out attack. They've thrown the ball around, they've had a late offload, they've made some beautiful metres. That's as good a start as you could ask for.
Lovely short pass from Gutho, wasn't it? Now, there's been talk in the press about Gutho leaving Parrot. To me, the last 3 or 4 years, he is Parramatta. I can't believe that he will leave this club. And that sort of play will impress Jason Riles, who's watching. That whole set of 11 tackles would have impressed Jason Riles. He'd be saying, where's this been all year? That's good, very good.
Well, we spoke about the mindset, didn't we, Fatty, just before kickoff. We're asking those Parramatta players to go and attack this game, and they have done that and then some in the opening few minutes.
Will Penasini can find the try line. Here is Gutherson. Well, remember, this is a Parramatta side that only a few weeks ago nearly beat Penrith. And when they're on, it can be tough to run down. Here's Gutherson, wants it to swing back, and it does. Perfect start for the away side, the Parramatta Eels. Here's Campbell Gillard. Only 4 minutes in, Brisbane yet to touch the football. It is a magnificent night in Brisbane and enjoying this wonderful late August evening. Darren Lockyer, a sideline. Evening, Lockyer.
Evening, Salty. Yeah, you mentioned it's perfect condition. That it is. It's 19 degrees. It's clear, and it's, you know, the conditions are exactly what we saw from Parramatta early, throwing the ball around. Kevin Walters said before the game, there's a little bit of a breeze behind Parramatta as well, but Kevin Walters said before the game, we know Parramatta throw the ball around and we have to get our defence right. Well, they haven't in the first 4 minutes.
Here's the last. Brown with a kick. He hoists that one high. Arthur's underneath it, takes it comfortably. And so for the first time tonight, Brisbane have the football. Rogers goes to dummy half. Mariner. In terrific try-scoring form is Dean Mariner. There is Broncos coach Kevin Walters. Cobbo playing it. Sailor. Playing it fullback in the absence of Reece Walsh, who Brisbane do expect to be back next week. Carrigan playing it on the last, just on his own side of halfway. Reynolds with a kick. Taken by Gutherson. Charges into the chasers, and it's a good tackle there by Rogers. Playing high energy early on. Talangi driven back. Good tackle because he charged on that ball. It blazed Talangi. Panthers bound next year. Sivo. Wrapped up by Jensen and Reynolds. Tangled up there with the Broncos halfback. Now Gutherson, he looked for an offload and Billy Walters has it, but then Gutherson got it back, so it's 6 more for Parramatta.
Yeah, the ball went to ground and it went backwards, which is a great call by the referee. Billy Walters tried to clean up the loose ball and knocked it back into the possession of the Eels. Just there. Straight back to Gutho.
Let go, don't walk forward.
Good field position here for Parramatta as they go down that short side. Now Cartwright drifting, links up with Lane. And Lane is tackled. Ricky in the tackle, along with Jensen. Arcee. Short ball to Campbell Gillard. He'll play it on the last, 20 metres away. He expects another high kick into a corner. Brown. Russell takes it, a juggle, and then he keeps it in play here. Cartwright to Gutherson. Here's the kick. Here's the chase. There's the try. Oh, wow. What a Parramatta try. Off and Gowie. Brilliant.
Well, what a start this has been by the Eels. Last play, and how often do we see this in the NRL? The double kick last play, Harvey Norman replay. Here we go, Brown. Well, he doesn't quite get this on the mark, but the Broncos, they're not able to shut the ball down. Loose pass, offload, away it goes. Gutho looks up, he's got 2 chasers, and off and Gowie. He just beats all the defenders from the Broncos. They fell asleep a little bit there, Fatty, the
Well,
Broncos.
they did again, and they just stayed alive, Parramatta. Great work, and Gutho, that's 2 assists already for him, try-wise. There's a race, only 2 people chasing that ball. And they were 2 Parramatta players. Bang. Lockie.
Yeah, Joe Offengowie, he's a former Brisbane Bronco too. He loved that. Yeah, there was just a lack of desperation from the Broncos. The ball went over to the right there. Tristan Sailor, the fullback, he had to come up into the line when Clint Gutherson got the ball. So that sort of took him out. But for mine, there just wasn't enough Broncos jerseys in behind that kick. Paddy Carrigan was pushing back, but there's a lot of jerseys a long way from the ball, and that's a reflection of attitude. They need to fix that up, the Bronx, because Para are here to play.
Hey, what a start for Parramatta. So the try hasn't been confirmed yet. We haven't got confirmation coming through from the bunker.
Like,
Gutherson still being held up by Todd Smith.
couldn't see any problems with it.
No, he's right to go now.
Yeah, right to go.
Right to go. So try confirmed.
Yep.
And Brisbane staring down the barrel of a
No worries.
2 converted try deficit. Let's look at Trent Barrett. And let's look at the Broncos looking dejected inside their own, or shell-shocked in their own in goal area. It's been a Eels onslaught early on. Gutherson, an easy one for him, and he converts.
Yep. Make sure you lock in a marker, Xavier.
Offengowie with the Eels' second try of the game. And that bounces favourably for Campbell Gillard.
Yeah, Jordan!
Paul, you mentioned the impact early of Clint Gutherson. And a lot of the talk had always been looking for an X-factor fullback. Well, he's just showing he's got plenty of tricks.
There's about 3 X's so far tonight, and yeah, I've always thought he was a Manly junior actually, and they didn't think he was good enough to play first grade there, so he went to Para, and he's been hugely successful. A great lad too, and a good leader.
Cartwright,
Billy up! Last tackle. Don't shoot early.
he'll play the ball.
Nothing late.
Kicking from just inside their own half this time. Cobbo takes that one on the full and his own 10. It's not a bad kick return either from Selwyn Cobbo, brushing away from defenders. He nearly gets it up to the 30.
Well, he brought that back with a bit of venom, didn't he? Selwyn Cobbo, and that's his teammates need to jump off on the back of that and run with that same intent.
Arthur's now, all the backs getting involved for Brisbane. The crowd trying to lift the home side. Carrigan, he goes to Jensen. Hands down low to Alungi over the top, along with Arcee. Now Carrigan, Rogers, short Piakura, he'll play it
Sean, get back.
on the last. Reynolds kicking for Staggs and Cobbo. It's Staggs leading the chase. He bats it back. It evades Carrigan. It evades to Alungi, and it's picked up here. And Parramatta have it through Sivo, and Walters makes a vital tackle.
Go one. Just short of the red line. Just short of the red.
Brown.
Josh, get up! Wait!
Parramatta on the front foot again. Penasini, he opened the scoring. Tries to get around Mariner, who makes the tackle. Russell runs out of dummy half.
Corey, release it!
Inside Brisbane's 20, they go again here, Parramatta. Arcee Goes short to Campbell Gillard. You have Gutherson lurking. Here's the last. Arcee. That pass is a beauty to Blaze to Lungy. Sivo! Micah Sivo with the try. That's his 99th. And the way the Eels have started, he might get 100 tonight.
This is spectacular rugby league by Parramatta Eels. It's and their fans watching at home all around New South Wales, Sydney, they're going, where's this been all year? The Harvey Norman replay will show it all. That was the original. No Broncos player could lob onto that one, and then they made the break, and then down the other end, they've just been majestic. Absolutely majestic. And it's too easy. Absolutely too easy for them. They're strolling through.
It was a nice little play there. Dijon Arcee, the beautiful pass. You just see from that camera view, they would have previewed Katoni Staggs. He's an aggressive defender. He wants to come out of the line and make contact with his opposite man. And that time there, he just fed a beautiful pass across the face of Katoni Staggs, which created the overlap. Selwyn Cobbo, he was posted there with an overlap, and Sivo. It's one of the easier tries he'll ever get. Lovely play there by the Eels. Just watch this pass here. Katoni Staggs, pink boots, flies out of the line. Beautiful ball across the face. Yeah, they planned that one.
Down to you, Lockie.
Yeah, we used to call that the tunnel ball. One behind, one in front. You bring out the centre, and that's exactly what happens. It creates the space. And Sivo, I've got to say, his shorts are that tight and that small. I know he's got big quads, but those things are painted on.
Did you say big cods?
I didn't know what he was going to say then, Lockie.
Quads. Quads. I thought he said big cods.
Oh. Here's Gutherson. He wants this to swing back, but it won't. No goal. Micah Sivo with Parramatta's third try of the night. I mentioned there that he's now on 99 career tries. Only 3 players have scored a century of tries for the Eels. Luke Burt, Jared Hayne and Brett Kenny. There's another offload. That's about the second or third one tonight from Kelma Tuolangi. Parramatta doing as they please early. The big crowd at Suncorp is stunned.
I saw Luke Burt today. He not only coaches the Burleigh Bears down there on the Gold Coast, but he mows the grass of the field as well.
Does he?
I saw him on the mower. Lukey boy. Does a great job.
You could see him from the coffee shop when you were down there.
Yeah, what was that?
Hands to dummy half. Arcee with another high testing kick. Sailor underneath it. Here come the chasers. Sailor takes it. And then he's taken by the Parramatta chase, led by Russell. Arthurs. Well, a penny for the thoughts of Kevin Walters and the Broncos coaching staff. It's been a onslaught by the Eels. The team looking to avoid a wooden spoon. Sailor is crunched. Campbell Gillard goes whack. And he's there again. Back-to-back efforts, and then he puts pressure on Reynolds, and this could be a great 40-20.
Oh, what a play.
That's brilliant from Gutherson, saving a 40-20. What a play from the Eels, #1.
Oh. Too good. Too good. That is as good as you'll see in our game from a fullback. Just watch this replay here, bottom of screen. Reynolds, he nearly got the 40-20. Just watch how he just bent that ball off the outside of the boot. And he just contorts himself across. That ball was across the sideline. It was mid-air. And he pulled it back in.
So here it is. Oh, what a play.
Get him up. Last. Louis. You're Adam. Hold. Hold. Go.
Well, kick from inside their 40 now, Parramatta. Sailor underneath it. No pressure on him. He's tackled there by Penasini and Cartwright. Arthurs. Lockie.
Well, the Bronx, they can't panic here. They can't use the scoreboard and use that as frustration. They just need to, it's only been 15 minutes into the game. They just need to work their way back into this. Runs like that from Pat Carrigan will do that.
Willison.
Tell you what, their defence has been equally as impressive as their attack, Parramatta. Their line speed's good. They're hitting with venom and vigour. It's something that the Broncos aren't. That's a dusty kick, that one.
Well, they let it bounce, and Reynolds is following it through. He gets it, and then Sivo gets him. The ball comes out. Gutherson has it, and Jensen makes a tackle, and Reynolds is hurt.
He's holding his jaw.
There he is. Nice to see the replay here. I don't think it's... I don't know if he's all that good. There's not much there. Doesn't seem to look like much. He's making his way back to the defensive line at the moment.
It might have been the hand of Sivo just around the mouth and probably checking the teeth there, Adam Reynolds. All good.
On the 30.
Parramatta, fine touch, 10 metres into Brisbane territory.
Wait.
Hungry for more points, the Eels. Gutherson. Intercept Cobbo.
Well, he's had a hot start, Gutho. But that pass, it just wasn't on. He was looking for the big play on tackle one. He tried to find that long pass out to Sivo. And Cobbo, he's picked off a few in his short career.
Carrigan playing it at the back of a back-to-back set restarts now for Brisbane as well. Willison, he'll play it 27 away from the line. Reynolds, Carrigan to Alungi, Campbell, Gillard and Hands in the tackle for Parramatta. First time tonight Brisbane can venture down into the Eels 20-metre zone. Willison.
Boys up and square. Hold here.
Halfway through the set.
Hold.
Jensen.
Get up.
Inside the Eels 10. He'll play it 7 away from the line. Walters. Reynolds. Loops a pass and Cobbo is crushed by Sivo.
Look, that was a pretty good pass, but the modern trend is Sivo, a lot of other wingers race in to try and cut. He just hung with his winger. And this is what happens if you don't panic and you hang with your winger. Look, bang, and into touch. Smash. Sivo didn't panic and just calmly, coolly put him into touch.
It was a nice read, wasn't it, Fatty? They've scored a fair few times off that play, that little show under, and then the lob pass. He had to Selwyn Cobbo that time. Sivo, he was up to the task.
Russell. Offengowie coming from the field. What a start to the game he had. Scored Parramatta's second try. Trent Barrett has gone to the bench. Sure, another penalty.
Brisbane sloppy in the play. The ball just hanging on a fraction too long. And referee Todd, he's had enough.
Let's go, Dylan.
Parramatta Brains Trust satisfied with this start. Trent Barrett halfway through the game.
Okay, Corey, move!
Dan Kia on the field. Jersey number 17 is Lane. Hands to dummy half. They go down the short side. And a kick there from Dijon Arce. Finds the grass. It's knocked back there by Cobbo. He picks it up. There's a staggered chase. Cobbo looking to wind up and bang! What a tackle, Cartwright.
Yeah, well, I don't mind that play from Dijon Arce. He looked up and there was no fullback at home. He just had to get that ball a bit more direct towards the try line. He may have had Cobbo out of position. Cobbo, he did well there to get the ball back out to the 30-metre line for the Bronx.
Jensen playing it right in the centre of Suncorp Stadium. Now Carrigan into Eels territory. Wrapped up by Keir and Cartwright. Walters to Reynolds. Here's the contest. Sivo's, well, he didn't put it down. He had an air swing. It's Sivo. Gutherson dishes it back to Sivo, and Staggs stayed alive and made the tackle, along with Ricky. Easy footwork there by Talangi. Russell.
Billy, get up!
Hands to dummy half.
Corey, let's go!
Good charge there by Keir. Made his debut halfway through the season. Dan Keir in his mid-20s.
Cut it, Josh, get up!
Played a lot of
Not early. You're calling.
football in the Queensland New South Wales Cups. Here's a kick. Now this could land in no man's land. Well, the Eels make a play at it. It went backwards and Sailor has put it down. And this will be zero tackle for Parramatta. Campbell Gillard has it.
Okay, get up! Pull! Zero tackle.
It's all happening for the Eels early. To Alangi.
Pull!
Hands to dummy half. RC, Campbell Gillard. Lane.
Corey, clear
Laying
it.
a platform. He'll play it 20 metres away, right in centre field. Dylan Brown with a step, and he runs into the line. Sailor wrapped the ball up just when it looked like Brown was looking for an offload. Oh, set and restart. Ruck infringement from Brisbane. Gutherson. Now RC with a dummy. He'll go and surrender.
Smart play. There was an obstruction there, so he went to ground. Play on.
Hands. Lane. Trying to barge his way over. No way through Jensen and Carrigan. Brown. Cartwright. Willison wrapping him up.
Wait!
Hands. Campbell Gillard with a dummy. And he stopped a metre away from the try line. Now RC plays to Lungy to Sivo. And he's put into touch.
No advantage.
Touched by Brisbane. And this will be a Parramatta play the ball.
Yeah, it was the identical play to what they ran earlier, where Sivo scored his try, that tunnel ball that Lockie was talking about. There it is. They got Tony Staggs once again. But that time, Cobbo, he threw the right hand out and just touched the ball. No advantage. That's a correct call there from Tom Smith.
Yeah, if that pass had been timed properly, then he's in again. Brisbane on the ropes. Parramatta scrum feed. Can they hang on the Bronx? 16 minutes left.
Every player to the right. Big backline set. You can see it perfectly there on your screens. Will they go through the hands? RC to Brown. And Brown's wrapped up. 5 away from the line.
Wait!
RC. Here. 10 away from the line.
1 foot in hold.
Campbell Gillard on the charge again.
Tristan!
He's cut down a metre short.
Hold.
Hands to dummy half. They go to the left again.
1 foot in
And
hold.
Talangi.
Hold.
He'll play it. Gutherson the dummy half. RC, look at them all in motion. Parramatta.
Go on now, go on.
They're knocking on the door. Nakatoa plays it. RC puts in a grubber kick. Sailor there to save the day for Brisbane. But
Been a lot better defence the last 5 minutes by the Bronx. They're working hard now, communicating and their line speed's a little better off the line as well. Nice little kick there, but that was well saved.
Well, you'd assume Adam Reynolds going to go short here. They desperately need the ball back. They've had very little possession. It's all been Parramatta. And there's Mitch Moses looking on.
Oh, it won't go 10. We'll go out on the full. Short drop out. Doesn't work there for Adam Reynolds, and Parramatta with a play the ball. This is relentless from the Eels. Makatoa, 9 away from the line. Hands, let's clear go. Brown passes to his halves partner. Of course, he's on Arcee back. Campbell Gillard. Oh, he's been busy in the opening 26 minutes. Regan Campbell Gillard. Brown. And there's an error.
That's better, and now the crowd's getting into the game. They've seen what the Bronx have done the last 5 or 6 minutes. They've seen a little bit of desperation. That's what they were looking for.
Brisbane will have a scrum feed. Gutherson trying for the quick pass in traffic. Now, the Paris 2024 Paralympic Games begin August 28. Watch every medal, every moment, live and free on 9 and 9 Gem. Plus stream over 20 live sports channels on 9 Now. Get ready for an incredible Paralympics experience on Channel 9.
Get up!
Mariner playing the ball for the Broncos. Hetherington, his first carry. Carrigan finds Reynolds. Now Sailor, Staggs gets away from Sivo. Tony Staggs with a fend and another fend, and Hands makes the tackle. All energy in that run from Gatoni. Carrigan to Rogers. Backs his way into the Eels defence. He'll play the ball on the Parramatta 30. Carrigan. Reynolds. Sailor puts in a kick. Here comes Coppo. He won't need him. Sailor gets it. Does he get the ball down? I think he does. There'll be a millimetre in it.
Yeah, and the referee doesn't know he's going straight.
Mate, we have no try.
Yeah, no try.
Have him onside.
I saw the linesman get involved, Cam, and he pointed. I think he's saying that it was grounded over the dead ball line with his left hand, but
we've
here it is.
cleared all aspects of play up to this point.
If Sivo holds this up, this is an incredible play to get back and into this tackle.
Well, they're looking at the contact.
Looking at the contact here from Marcus Sivo.
They're looking at the contact. I reckon they'll get him for a smack around the chops. I mean, it's nothing.
Makes high contact with Chasway Force. That's a penalty at this stage.
That'll do me. Ball's not grounded, no.
The ball always then remains up and goes dead without any grounding. We have a decision.
He tackles the football, though. Seriously.
It is, okay?
Seriously.
I understand it's low force and he's trying to stop a try, but it's still high, okay? Yeah, doesn't matter.
That's incredible.
So it's your penalty for a high tackle, okay? He doesn't get it down, penalty for a high strike.
That's one of the greatest try-saving tackles you'll see all season. And because his hands flung around off the ball and smacked him in the chops, he gets a penalty. That's...
I'm without speech. Speechless.
Put on the line, wait.
All right, so Brisbane fortunate to get that penalty is Tapau. 9 away.
Now, Joe! Watch in and hold. Hold. Go one.
Walters, Rogers, showing it. Sailor, quick hands, Arthurs. And he's wrapped up. Brown and Penasini in the tackle there for Parramatta. Now it's with Rogers. Short, a flat-footed Hetherington.
Joe and Macca, get out! 1 foot and hold. Wait.
Walters charging Pat Carrigan and an offload. Walters finds Reynolds. Reynolds with an early kick for Stags, and don't think he got there on time. Sivo saved the day here. It could be a 20-metre restart for Parramatta.
Yeah, well, he's come up with a couple of massive defensive plays here, Sivo. One to save that try from Sailor, and now he's got his hands to the ball. And the referee's checking where the Stags had the final touch.
Yeah, I think he does.
Contact shoulder to shoulder at this point. The ball's knocked backwards from Michael Sivo.
Yeah, he touched it.
Ball now touches Contoni Stags and goes dead before any grounding. It'll be a 20-metre restart. We have a decision.
Desperation dive by Stags to try and ground it in goal, but not to be, so let off for the Eels. Sivo, man of the match so far. How good's he going?
Scored one,
saved about 8.
Makatoa. There he is. Posing Fijian winger. Micah Sivo. Tuolangi.
Well, he came up with a couple of try savers last week too, didn't he?
He did.
Got Tedesco once, I think it was.
Came off the bench last week. Slow to play the ball there from hands. It's an early kick. Favourable bounce for Sailor. It was a subtle free kick there by Dijanasi.
Yeah, I like that play though. You've seen Tristan Sailor. He was up pretty shallow to his defensive line, and Cobbo was up on the end of the line, so there was plenty of space back there. Just isolated Tristan Sailor.
Arthurs. Here, Brown and Cartwright in that tackle. Tapau. 10 short of halfway. The veteran will play it. Carrigan. Offengowie back out on the field. He got involved in that tackle, along with Cartwright. Reynolds. A floater. Kick that one out of the belly. And good take by Gutherson. Good chase by Ricky.
I think you're watching that at home. You don't know how good that was to catch that. That was as good a floater as I've ever seen. Torpedo floater. Doesn't get any better, and Gutho handled it.
Study of concentration there, Clint Gutherson. What a take. Penasini plays the ball for Parramatta. Game's been in a holding pattern after that early onslaught. Last play, Eels. Had a heap of time there to put the kick in. Dijanasi. Cobbo. He's wrapped up just outside his own 20.
Let's have a look at that Westpac red zone there, boys. 22 play the balls inside the Broncos 20-metre zone for the Eels to 5.
I mean, to be honest, the Bronx have done well. After that early capitulation by them, they've stuck solid. I mean, it could be 20 or 24, but they've held the Eels out.
Reynolds drifting across field, links up with Sailor. Can Sailor get away from his man? He can. It opens up for Tristan Sailor, and he gets around him. What a try, Tristan Sailor! Reminding us of a former Sailor here at Brisbane and his dad Wendell. He would have been proud of that one, getting around the fullback. Well done, Tristan.
Yeah, great run, Tristan. Just burnt his opposite player with speed on the outside, and then just a little in and away on Gutho. Harvey Norman replay. Just watch the trickery there from Adam Reynolds. Burns him with speed on the outside, gets into the backfield, then look at that. In, away. Too much speed for Gutho. Micah Sivo, well, I reckon if he turned and chased a little bit earlier, he might have got there.
Just look at the attempted tackle here by Tuolangi. It's a grab, drive in, use your shoulder. Every time you'll get beaten if you try and grab like that. And it's this young man, wow. He's good. He's really good. Bit different running style to his dad. Dad is like a wounded rhinoceros. He was down the sideline, but he's good. Oh, the Ewing fan cam. There it is.
There it is. They're up and about.
They're going off like a bride's nightie. Lockie, it's all yours.
Speak,
Well,
Lockie.
Tristan, when he got held up there in that 5th and last play round, that would have given him a bit of confidence, used his speed then, and that's a reward for their effort, the Broncos. The last 15 minutes, they've been working hard, and they've got some points and got themselves back into this game.
Reynolds with the conversion, and he's got it. Tristan Sailor.
Yeah, it doesn't still be out there.
Terrific
Yeah, stay behind him when he kicks it and you're okay.
individual try. Brisbane are on the board. Well, this is a big 6.5 minute period, isn't it, for both teams in the context of this game. Parramatta were cruising, going at much better than a point a minute after that opening onslaught. Now Brisbane have caught it back, and now it's less than 2 converted tries to lead for the Eels.
Well, we're 6.5 minutes before half-time. I reckon Kevy Walters will be pretty happy with the scoreline. There was 16 points after 12 minutes, so the Eels.
Carrigan, tackle by Makatoa and Kia. Hands there also. Talpa'u picks up 10 metres. Play the ball on his own 30. Hetherington. Taken high, says Todd Smith. Just snuck up there. So there's the penalty. Well, earlier tonight, victory for the Bulldogs, and they overcame a 12-0 early deficit to defeat the Warriors 34-18. But we'll talk more about this at half-time. Stephen Crichton on report for a shoulder charge on Roger Tuivasa-Sheck. So concern there for Stephen Crichton. But again, what is it now, Cam? 6, 7 in a row. They haven't conceded in the second half.
Yeah, it's like 6 or 7 matches in a row where they've had 0 points scored against them in the second half. That's a big effort. A big effort. That means they're fit. They got a great defensive system.
Brisbane on the front foot. Reynolds to Rogers. Here's Rogers. Brisbane go back to back. Josh Rogers with the try. The halves combining, and we've got a ball game.
And it's just like that. The Broncos are back in it. And that was simple. I got to tell you, the Eels look like they're cooked. They've given it their best. The Harvey Norman replay for the opening 25 minutes, and it looks like they've run out of gas, and the Broncos are now starting to tear them apart. This is a simple play. It should have been stopped. Josh Rogers, good skill by him. Well done, young fella.
Oh, you just seen that vision there and that angle from behind the defensive line. Dylan Brown, he was in sliding motion. He was heading out towards the sideline. You just see there, you can see his number, so that means his chest, his hips are facing the sideline. He's heading away from the man with the ball. And Josh Rogers, he felt that, he sensed it, so he come off the left foot, found that space on the inside. Well, the Bronx are back, boys.
And in a moment, they could be within 4. Reynolds slots the conversion. There's Kevin Walters. Might have to be readjusting his half-time address to his team. Carrigan. Lockie.
Well, there was a 5-minute period where Brisbane defended their try line when it was 16-0. And I think since then, when Parramatta didn't get over the line, they just haven't recovered. They look fatigued. They're trying to protect their 16-0 lead, and the Broncos are gone bang, bang. I reckon they might get another one, the Bronx, before half-time.
You just saw there the tail of the tape as far as try scorers are concerned. Both games so far this weekend, this round, teams have skipped away to big early leads and been run down. Will we see Lightning strike 3 times in a row? Reynolds with a kick. Let's have a look at the contest. Batted back by Staggs. Ricky's got it. It's still the last. They've got numbers here. Brisbane. Rogers fires a pass to Arthurs. Arthurs tries to get through. Slips up. Miracle ball to Mariner, who's over the line. He planted the ball down. The Eels force him up, but he's convinced he scored.
Confirmed he's held up.
He's got no try, the ref. Thinks he's been held up. All right. Got a bird's eye view here. Straining. Everything's trying to get that ball down. There's a body under him. And, well, there's nothing there.
Off the checking all available angles. On the original angle, the ball looks like it's up.
Yeah. Here's the other one. And if he can't find anything, he has to agree with the referee of the call of held up. Unless there's evidence that it definitely got grounded, which I don't think there is.
After reviewing all angles, we'll be supporting the on-field decision of held up.
Play the ball there.
Righto, so it was the last. It'll be Eels play the ball.
Lockie was nearly right. He's a soothsayer. The great Darren. Nearly a try.
2.5 minutes left.
Yeah, they've still got to hang on. They look like they're pooped.
Kobe!
The Eels. And see how it's changed? The Broncos are now sprinting up out of the line in defence. Look at the speed they've got now. Excellent. And, you know, so this has really changed this game. The Eels need half-time badly.
Slow play the ball there from the Eels back rower. What a terrific start to the game with a couple of great offloads. Offengowie. Kick from inside their own half, Parramatta. Maybe not. Plays to Lungy, goes to Sivo, but it was forward.
Trying to run it on the last tackle, and they paid the penalty with 1:40 left. That's definitely a set of 6 in that for the Broncos.
Kobe Hetherington is coming from the field. The independent doctor has ordered him from the field, and Corey Jensen returning. Piakura playing the ball on the halfway line. Taupau. Walters the dummy half. Jensen has just come back on the field. Keir in the tackle along with Cartwright. Now Carrigan with a elaborate dummy and throws himself into the Parramatta defence. Walters. Reynolds kicks. Gutherson's there and he got a touch. It'll be a dropout. He's convinced he didn't get a touch. It looked live. It came off his leg. We'll have a look.
On-field ruling is the ball goes dead off Clint Gutherson's leg. He's challenging that he was pushed into the ball by Brisbane.
Okay.
Because they can't review that part, that's why he did a challenge. Okay?
All right, so he's chasing the ball, chasing, and Mariner's right behind him. And Gutho hasn't touched the ball yet.
At this point now, Dean Mariner's
And there's a
touched Clint Gutherson prior to him kicking the ball. This is the first infringement. The challenge will be successful.
There you go.
Well done, Gutho. He knew. He challenged it. He felt the push in the back.
10 by 10.
Danica, you got breaking news?
We're just waiting for an update on Kobe Hetherington. We've just had the update. He's come off showing category 2 symptoms, so he'll have the 15 minutes to prove his fitness.
That was very fresh breaking news. Nat Danica, thank you. Adding to the drama.
She's good. He's the best.
Brown. 30 seconds before the break. A lot to discuss at halftime. Makatoa on the halfway line. Trying to put a couple little plays on here, Parramatta. No, they won't, because there's an error. Here puts it down. Brisbane want to hurry up and pack it so they can put a play on.
Time off. Don't if you change positions, the clock starts. No, yeah, that's right. You've got to stay in.
So, one play here for Brisbane.
Okay, let's go, Clint.
There's no one back for Parramatta either.
It's got to be a kick and chase, hasn't it?
Well, Reynolds kick it out of the scrum. Let's have a look.
Now got 5 on one side against Parramatta's 4 on this side, and they're going the other side. 2 against 3.
And Mariner
There's a little kick, and
Surrender!
Gutherson's got it. Thought you were going to call the whole play. What a half of football. Early onslaught from the Eels. Brisbane mounting a comeback, and we've got an enjoyable second half to look forward to. Half time at Suncorp Stadium. Parramatta 16, leading Brisbane 12. As the second half ready to get underway. Hope you're enjoying the start of your weekend. Watching Friday night footy on Nine's Wide World of Sports. This should be an entertaining second half of football. Parramatta in front, 3 tries to 2. Here's Taupau. Walters to dummy half. Brisbane do have unused Blake Moser on the bench. You can expect to see some football in this second half. Iakura plays the ball to Walters. Sailor, who set Suncorp alight late in that first half, scoring Brisbane's first try. Reynolds says, let's go high. Sivo looks shaky, but takes it well and charges onto it and brought down by Cobbo. Eels looking to regroup, make their way into Brisbane territory. To Alangi. Goodbye, Ricky and Reynolds. Good field position early in the second half for Parramatta. Now, nice little bit of footwork there by Brown, but crucially for Brisbane, Piakura got him down low. Darcy with a crossfield kick. Sivo, he's dropped it there. Yep, Sivo's put it down. Brisbane play the ball.
Well, it wasn't the greatest kick by Dejan Arce. It landed 20 metres away from the try line. Wasn't where Michael Sivo wanted the ball. He wanted to go down and compete for that high cross kick.
There's a run. Cobbo breaks free, gets up the halfway line. Now Brisbane on the front foot. Mariner. Taupau 29 away from the line. Carrigan to Reynolds. Lovely ball, Rogers. It just got caught up there. Sivo's got it.
Ah, the old fella. 34 years of age. He ran him down. It was a big run by Cobbo to get that set going. He went through 3 would-bes. And he's been good tonight, Cobbo.
Brown picked up and dumped to the ground. Walters and Tapau in the tackle for Brisbane. Cartwright shaped to offload to Penasini. Elected to succumb to the tackle. Now Brown kicks that one to the corner for Russell. A good take there, Sailor. Under the pressure of Sean Russell. Arthurs. He's wrapped up. Only 11 away from his own line. Reynolds. Staggs. Almost slipped through. In fact, not held. Picks up another 8 metres. Before Talangi makes the tackle. Carrigan. He was ready for that one, Carrigan.
Brendan, get up! Wait!
Tackled by Talangi. Jensen.
Last tackle, Joe!
He'll play the ball now on the last. Reynolds. Good take again, Gutherson.
Surrender!
He's wrapped up by Tapau and Carrigan. Russell for Parramatta. Danica, you got breaking news?
Yes, an update on Kobe Hetherington. He has actually failed his head injury assessment, so that means he has been ruled out for the remainder of the match. And apparently he's in the sheds and he's quite dejected and upset that he can't be helping his team get back in front.
Thank you, Danica. Gutherson now, nice little offload to Hands. He tries to find a way through. Last play, Parramatta, 10 away from the line. Brown kicks, here come the chasers, and, well, Brisbane just able to save the day. But it'll be a penalty here to the Eels.
Brendan Piakura.
Yeah, running a block there, Piakura. No eyes for the football, not even competing for the football. Nice little, oh, it's a late hit, actually. It's a late hit on Brown. Nice little dab into the in goal. They've had several of those already tonight, the Parramatta Eels. I've loved how they've persisted with the little inside balls. They've really tested out the defence or the coverage of the defensive line of the Broncos. We see Marty Tapau getting strapped up. There's a bit of blood coming from the forehead. They just keep persisting with that inside passes around the play the ball. They may get them.
And they're taking a shot at goal.
It's in between, they've already reviewed it.
So Parramatta looking to make it a converted try lead. Wasn't that beautifully done by Paul Vaughton, just throwing to the break there before. Got all the skills.
I'm only new to this, so.
Gutherson. A study of concentration. Taking his time. And he gets it. 6-point lead for Parramatta after they elected to take the 2. Campbell Gillard. It's a good strong tackle there by Jordan Ricky in the main part there for Brisbane. Tuolangi. Blake Moses on the field for Brisbane. That's him in the headgear in jersey number 14. And an error.
Well, the referee's saying loose carry, but Gutho, he's come in straight away and said, no, sir.
Captain's challenge from Parramatta.
We'll challenge that one.
On-field ruling is it's a knock-on, loose carry. Yep, it's fine, mate.
Some more advice there from Gutho for Todd Smith.
Well, you know what? I reckon they'll win this. The bloke wouldn't let him go.
At this point, Blake's allowed to be on the ball as he's affecting the tackle. He clears it in a normal fashion. It's a loose carry from Calvin Tuolangi. The challenge is unsuccessful.
0-1 though. but his hand was all over it. And as he released his hands, the ball came out. Why do they see things different to what we do?
Oh, Fatty, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Lockie, did you see that any differently?
Yeah, I think the Broncos got lucky there. Blake Moses straight into the game. He's got them the ball back. One thing about Blake Moses, he got a long, wide pass. Just watch this set here when he goes to work.
Lovely ball, Mariner. Taken by Brown. Moser skips out a dummy half. Looking for options, goes on his own. He'll see the try line, but can't get the ball down. Stands in the tackle. Taupau to Carrigan. Jensen, set restart coming now for Brisbane. Moser to dummy half. Reynolds. Good hands there, Staggs down low. Wrapped up by Sivo. Sailor to Reynolds. Now Carrigan. Jensen. Scored his first try in 7 years, Corey Jensen, when he crossed against the Cowboys a fortnight ago. Moser, Rogers running onto it. Short to Piakura. Penalty Brisbane. Bryce Cartwright, the player penalised. Brisbane take a quick tap. Taupau. He'll get to within 2 metres of the line. Brisbane looking to draw level. Reynolds. Short ball, they've made an error. Parramatta have got it. Good defence, the Eels.
Well, that was a nice wide pass from Moser, as Lockie spoke about just earlier. But Reynolds, he put his outside man under a whole heap of pressure here. This pass wasn't on at all. They were rushed by the defence from Parramatta. And the short ball, he tried to get it away. He couldn't get that ball there to Jordan Ricky. Kevy didn't like that one either. He said, no, Reno, no.
I think he said something different to that.
Tristan, let's go.
The 2024 NRL and NRLW Telstra Premiership Grand Final is on sale now. Be there to witness the impossible happen at Accor Stadium on Sunday, October 6. Get your tickets now at nrl.com/tickets.
Tell you what, Salt, I know you're doing most of the NRLW games, but I'm digging it this year. It's really good. I've watched nearly every game, and those girls are magnificent. They've improved out of sight over the last few years, and it's really good now. Really good.
Yeah, the depth throughout the competition is growing.
Adam, get up! It's a marker hole.
Every game this upcoming round, here's Parramatta with a penalty. Every game this upcoming round right across the weekend. In NRLW, this is a vital penalty here for the Eels. They'll have an opportunity to go right on the attack. False start off the kick to touch, and there are our NRLW games. Double header on here from 11 o'clock tomorrow. Parramatta up against Newcastle, Canberra against the Cowboys, then 3 games for you on Sunday, 2 in the afternoon, 1 Sunday night. The derby there.
What's the situation? Any more teams coming in soon?
Yeah, Bulldogs are on their way in. The Warriors are back as well. Are in the competition initially. Cartwright. Oh, Russell couldn't drag it in.
Tell you what, that was a good play. That was actually on. Just needed maybe a slightly better pass. It just went a bit low for Russell. He's got some skill, Cartwright. And that was actually, if that ball hits him in the guts, then he catches it, then he's over.
He's still disappointed with that effort, though, Russell. He thought he should have caught that one.
Brisbane now, their turn to come out of their own danger zone. They were doing it well late in the first half. Parramatta defence aiming up early in the second. Jensen playing it to Moser. Willison, fresh legs for the Broncos, and he gets that leg drive happening before he's tackled there by Makatoa. Carrigan, lovely ball. Reynolds. Eels defence was awake. Regan Campbell-Gillard was there again for Parramatta. He's been everywhere tonight. Sailor. No way through this time for Tristan Sailor. He'll play the ball on the last. Reynolds to kick from inside his own half. It's a lower kick and he'll find touch. Gutherson put his foot out, so he was out when he touched the ball, which is smart play because he can bring the ball in midfield. And have a Parramatta play the ball.
Well, he tried that kick earlier in the night, didn't he, with the 40-20. That time there, he's just trying to find touch, Adam Reynolds, just to try and slow the game down just a little bit, give his team time to rest up and get ready for this defensive set.
He hits those ones so well, doesn't he? The low kick. Reynolds puts a bit of fizz on the ball.
Bit of fizz, or what's the other word, Fat?
Anyway, here's
Parramatta on the attack. And he's knocked it on. Come on, boys, concentrate.
We are. No, Brisbane. This will be their best attacking chance of the second half.
Yeah, and this isn't what the Eels... They just can't get themselves into this part of the game where they're making errors on errors, inviting Brisbane back into the game, particularly in this field position. When you got guys like Sailor, he's in great touch. Katoni Staggs, he's been a handful all night, particularly when he gets that one-on-one opportunity. And also Cobbo outside him.
Moser to Rogers. Rogers with a bit of footwork. Campbell-Gillard got out there to make a vital tackle. Ricky. Makatoa came on to put up a hit and missed.
Westpac red zone. Well, the Eels, they've only added 1 from the first half. They were on 22, now 23. The Broncos are making some ground on 13.
Reynolds goes to Ricky. Penalty Brisbane. Another player taken without the ball. Regan Campbell-Gillard has been placed on report. So Brisbane tap and go. Jensen. He'll play the ball a metre away from the line. The crowd nervously waiting in anticipation. They want their team to draw level. That's a lovely pass. Sailor to Cobbo. There's the roar. And Brisbane are in.
Yeah, that's good. That's really, really good. It's a Brisbane special. They would have practiced that one plenty of times at training, and it's come off. Parramatta defence couldn't handle it. And Cobbo has been really good. And you'll see it all on the Harvey Norman replay. Some good passes. That pass there. On that occasion, Sivo lost his patience and came in and left Cobbo all on his own, running into fresh air.
Well, what they did really well there, Parramatta, was they got off their try line. They made it out to the 10-metre line. But from there, they stood still and they were on their heels. The Broncos, they had all the momentum running forward. And when you you stop as a defender, it's really hard to make up the ground. It was a lovely pass to Cobbo, who has been very hard to stop as a ball runner tonight. Great try, Lockie.
Time they went out that side, Reynolds went short, and it ended up in that error. But this time he went out the back to Tristan Sailor, and he came on the ball with speed, created the overlap, and then just fired that pass out there. So well done to Tristan Sailor and Selwyn Cobbo. As you've mentioned, he's back on the wing, and he's been involved tonight, and he's been huge for the Broncos.
It's a big kick. Adam Reynolds swinging back. We're all locked up. We're all locked up at Suncorp, 18 all. Jensen hit hard by Lane.
Well, there's the try scorers. The last three, the Bronx, they fought back. We've got a great finish coming up.
Still got more than a quarter of the game to go. Plenty of time. Piakura. Backed up there by Hands and Brown. Oh, there's a hit. Campbell Gillard on Carrigan. One-on-one. That's a beauty. And a wow of a game. Regan Campbell-Gillard.
He's been Para's best, running and tackling.
Inside the 40, Reynolds, Sivo. Track back early to take that one. And looking to wind up. Moser did really well. Willison there as well. Russell. Willison in the tackle there again. Back-to-back efforts from the young Broncos front rower. Go now into Brisbane territory through Lane. Spent a bit of time on the sideline, Sean Lane, so he'll be fresh. Offengowie, nice offload. Hands, RC to Alungi. And another offload from Kelma to Alungi. Gutherson now has options, finds Campbell Gillard. He couldn't find Cartwright. Here's the last. RC kicking for Sivo, but flying high and taking it as Cobbo. It was a good take as well in traffic. Staggs, good contact there on Staggs. Lane and Talangi. Cobbo, bang. To Alungi there, the back rower from Parramatta with a good one. Oh, Sailor throws a risky pass. It's all gone backwards. It's still alive here. Parramatta's going to get on the ball. Are they? No. Ricky's there to save the day. Well, that was a comedy of errors from Brisbane. Now they're still inside their own 10. This is the last. Need a big kick here from Reynolds. It's charged down, and Brisbane are going to be fortunate. They'll get to play the ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was a tremendous set of six defensively for Parramatta. That's a silly play from Taulagi. A silly play. Adam Reynolds was kicking the ball from his 8-metre line, 8 metres out, and he comes down with a charge down, and now he gives the ball back to the Broncos. He just had to let that kick go downfield. Gutherson would have caught the ball maybe on halfway.
Mariner almost got through. He's out to his 20. Danica, what an atmosphere. Big crowd here tonight at Suncorp.
Yeah, great crowd here tonight. 36,289 in attendance. And while this is obviously dominant with Broncos fans, there are a fair few Parramatta Eels fans who have made the trip up or have made their way into Suncorp Stadium. So everyone here on the edge of their seats at the moment.
And a very popular team in southeast Queensland is Parramatta. A lot of fans in the area. Oh, Sivo sends Sailor.
Yeah, that's better. It's better when he runs straight. He's run across field a couple of times, but when he runs straight, look out.
Let's have a look at this.
He winds up and bang.
Oh. Offengowie. Last play. High midfield bomb there by Dijon Arce. And it's still the last. They've kept it alive. Talangi to Tuolangi. Lovely ball. Through the hands. They got numbers. Cartwright. That was clever. Penasini links up with Russell, and the cavalry arrives from Brisbane, but he gets an offload. Cartwright, you know, he'll get it away. Brown, and he's tackled. It'll be a handover.
Razzle dazzle rugby league. It's back at Suncorp Stadium. That was good. That's fun. That is a team running last, right? They're doing whatever they can. It's good.
Well, that's the way they started the game, didn't they, Fatty? They threw the ball around, they chanced their arm a bit, and they come up with some results. They got points. We haven't seen that for quite some time.
Staggs with an offload. Reynolds to Ricky. 17.5 minutes remaining. Friday night football on Nine's Wide World of Sports, and after a thriller at Leichhardt last night, we've got another good one on our hands tonight. All indications are this one will go down to the wire as well. Staggs, risky pass. Cobbo and Sivo all over him. You like that one, Micah. Reynolds from inside the 40. Drills it straight down the centre of the ground. Russell now to return the footy. Jensen with the tackle.
Good boy, Willie.
Penasini, he's wrapped up 10 short of halfway down to Ulocki.
Well, in the first half, about the 25-minute mark, that's when Parramatta started to look tired, and that's when the Broncos started to get on a bit of a roll. Just that set there, Parramatta forwards just took a little while to get back. I sense the Broncos are starting to get on top.
Joey Lussick on the field in jersey 14. He slots into dummy half now for Parramatta, and there he is getting that offload from Offengowie, and he'll be wrapped up. 31 away from the line. Here's the last play for the Eels. RC kicks. And in the end, it's a simple take there for Sailor. Talangi wraps him up. Staggs out of dummy half. Rushes away from Wayne. He's got this ability, Tony Staggs, just to bounce away from defenders. Cobbo.
Yeah, he's got a great, as he's getting hit, his legs are still moving and he keeps them moving even while someone's trying to tackle him. That's why he breaks a lot of tackles, because he continues to move through the tackle.
Taupau will play the ball on the last. Moser finds Reynolds. And Reynolds says, have another go, Clint. And he does really well again. High floating kick from Adam Reynolds.
Yeah, he's tried that on several occasions already, hasn't he, tonight? But Gutho, he keeps coming up with the answers every time he's challenged with that floating bomb. I'm just going back to Tony Staggs. He's only had the 7 carries tonight, but we see it. Here we go.
Oh, hang on, Reynolds has got it. He's been handed a gift. And he'll score right underneath the posts. Adam Reynolds. Handed to him on a platter.
And that typifies Parramatta's year. That's one of the reasons they're running last. That it was just a wood duck play. And Reynolds happened to be there. You know, it's just no one knew what was happening behind him. And then Reynolds on the Harvey Norman replay, the Trotters, there they go. And the Brisbane Broncos, their season is still alive as they take the lead.
Put him in the sprint on grand final day.
No. No, don't think so. Salty? No. But that just shows the experience of Adam Reynolds. He's been around for a long time, played many, many games at top flight footy. And he was there when the opportunity arose. Loose ball. A pass that shouldn't have been thrown in a bit of danger zone or danger area for Parramatta. You see here, Penasini, he grabs across field, tries the offload. Just take the tackle, but Reynolds, he knew that there was something up. There was an opportunity there. He doesn't get to score too many. Made that one count.
First of the season, 50 of his career. Well done, Adam Reynolds. He'll look to convert his own try. Easy one there for Adam Reynolds. And he guides it through. Now, Curtis McGrath is an Afghanistan veteran, a 3-time Paralympic gold medalist and 12-time world champion. Don't miss Curtis McGrath, Unstoppable. The extraordinary story of fierce determination, incredible resilience and endless optimism. Airs Monday night at 8:45 on 9 and 9 now. This is a story you don't want to miss. He is a remarkable human being. Here's Curtis McGrath. A terrific story. Can't wait to watch that on Monday night. Brisbane with a 6-point lead.
Short move! It's square place, you don't.
So here's a look at the live ladder and where Brisbane find themselves going up to 26. They still need a little bit to go their own way, but they're keeping their season alive. Tell you what, won't they be cheering on the Sharks in Sunday footy?
Well, those two teams above them that they're trying to track down, the Dolphins and Dragons. The Dragons, of course, they got the Derby. And the Dolphins, they got Melbourne.
That's right.
In Melbourne, so...
Here's Sivo. Oh, he's had an air swing. He's knocked it on. And Reynolds has got it. Reynolds! And now Staggs is over for Brisbane. Back-to-back tries for the Broncos.
Yeah, and directly off the back of a Parramatta error this time, Sivo goes up for the ball, spills it. There's the fans there up and about. They're happy their team is on top. They put a little buffer between them and the opposition. It's out to 10 points. You think that might be 12 after this kick from Reynolds, but here it is, the Harvey Norman replay. High kick downfield, Sivo. Well, you'd expect him to take that one. Not a whole lot of pressure. There was 6 to go. From the commentary box, it looked like he actually passed that to Staggs, but he put it on the boot. It's a nice little play. This view will show it beautifully. He summed it up, come back to the short side. Nice little grubber ahead. He loves those short little kicks, and there's a try for Staggs. Lockie?
Yeah, I'm not sure why Micah Sivo turned himself to the side like that. The ball was coming straight towards him. He should have gone straight up into the ball, and he mistimed his jump and didn't get the elbows in, and that's what forced the error. And the last 2 tries now for the Broncos have come from errors from outside backs. You just see there, he should have really never got himself into that position, but he did. And then Adam Reynolds summed it up. And Katoni Staggs gets some points and gets a reward for an effort. Again, when he's had the football, Katoni's been dangerous.
And if you keep in mind, the Eels led 16-0 after 12 minutes. Since then, 28-2 with a kick to come. The Broncos have recovered really, really well. Outstanding effort.
Here's Kevin Walters. His mood's changed in the last hour and a bit. Reynolds converts the try. 12-point lead now for Brisbane. Now, coming up on Macca's Saturday night footy, the Knights are still in with a chance of finals, but will the Rabbitohs ruin the Novocastrians' top 8 dream? Find out 7 o'clock Saturday night right here on Nine's Wide World of Sports. Another chance to see Fletcher Sharp in action. 12-point lead now for Brisbane. 2 Fletchers tomorrow night. Fletcher Myers, Fletcher Sharp. Eels go short. And Brisbane have got it. Look who's there. Reynolds. Campbell Gillard, again trying to impose himself in this Broncos attack with another strong tackle. Staggs. He's wrapped up. Moser. Now Jensen. Brisbane going into Eels territory. Danica, breaking news.
Yes, just a quick update. Bryce Cartwright has come from the field for a head injury assessment showing category 2 symptoms, so we'll keep you updated.
Thank you, Danica. Last play here for Brisbane. Rogers plays it to Moser, who finds Reynolds, who kicks. Sivo's underneath it. That time he takes it.
He tried the more conventional take of the football that time, Micah, and he took care of it.
There's an early kick, and it's not a bad one. And they throw it back in field.
No way.
Russell's got it. I'll tell you one thing there from Will Penasini. If he let it go out, it would have been a 20-40. So, oh no, it wouldn't have been because it was on this side. Wrong 40. Don't mind me.
Had to go another 20 metres, Salty.
Exactly. Don't mind me. Wrong
Salty,
40.
wash your glasses.
Don't mind me. Bobo with an attempted intercept. And Parramatta will get the scrum feed.
Yeah, first touch by Brisbane. 20 your best, Salt.
Eventually you'd bring me down to your level.
Well, first mistake you've made in, 20 years, so well done. All good.
Well, Parramatta with a scrum feed, 9 minutes remaining. 2 converted tries.
If nothing else, it's been a really entertaining match. Lots of action. Good fun.
Let's go, Tristan. Time on, Torby. Right.
Kenny Eels responds. Penasini. He scored the first try of the game for Parramatta. Offengowie. Offload. Brown. Dylan Brown. That's a strong run.
Move now, Brendan.
Lussick, the dummy half. Goes down the short side, but Brisbane were awake to it. Rogers makes the tackle along with Mariner. Penasini now. Brown. Offengowie throws the dummy. Brisbane defence all over the former Bronco. Now Arcee with a kick, coming through his lane. He's getting there and scoring a try. Oh, the Eels are back.
Yeah, great timing. And this is a really hard play to defend because Sean Lane, he was pushing up as a support runner or an option runner to receive a pass. Harvey Norman replay. And Dejan Arcee, he shows the pass and then drops it on the left boot. Sean Lane timed it perfectly. He's half a yard onside and gets to the line. He's been playing with the number 10 on his back tonight, usually in the back row. He's used to those situations out on the edge.
What a play. I think they might have another look at this.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. You know what? I think he's got downward pressure. Darren Lockyer.
We're still waiting for try come from.
Yeah, just got it.
Yeah. Well done, Sean Lane.
You got downward pressure on the ball. That's all you need.
It's a big kick here. Gutherson, he's got to try and get the Eels within 6. Misses this, it makes it hard.
This is not his best angle.
It's the same angle as the one
we've seen a couple of times.
Missed against the Panthers. What do you think, Cam?
I'm going to back him in. I'm backing him in this one.
Gutherson.
Head down. Knock it over.
The crowd will tell the story. Easy as you like for Gutho. 6-point ball game. Now Sunday Arvo, we're heading to the Gong for a local derby with plenty of feeling. With the Dragons desperate to knock off their old foes and keep their chances of finals footy alive. Tune in from 3:30 live and free here on your home of NRL and finals footy. Nine's Wide World of Sports.
I reckon that's going to be a cracking game. I actually think the Dragons are a chance. The Sharkies only just scraped home last week.
They're in good form, Dragons.
Dragons v Sharks on Sunday afternoon on the shores of the Wollongong Ocean.
It's one of the great oceans of the world. It's the 8th ocean.
The Wollongong Ocean.
Yes.
Yes.
Xavier, move!
That comes. That's 32 years old, that piece of commentary. Brisbane and Illawarra. That's where you wanted to send the in goal. Judge, wasn't it?
Sorry?
That's where you wanted to send the in goal. Judge, wasn't it?
He was a wood duck. So, said something, I don't know, I can't remember what I said. He should jump in the Wollongong Ocean or something.
Tuolangi.
Come on, Salt, concentrate on the game.
6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go. Offengowie. Well, there's some energy now in this Eels team. They're into Brisbane territory. Brown kicks. Will there be a contest? Sailor underneath it. That's a good take. And Russell takes him.
That's better than good. Like, it showed he's fearless. He's only a little fella. But he's good.
Brisbane now finding it tough to get out of their end of the field. Lockie.
Well, I think Adam Reynolds, if he can get in position, they're nowhere near at the moment, but I think he'd be thinking one. Reynolds.
Got to get down the other end of the field, and now it's the last. Reynolds will be kicking from inside the 40. Drives that one down. Sivo backtracking, takes it well. He'll get beyond the 20. It's a good kick return from Micah. Just under 5 minutes left. 6-point ball game. The Eels will throw everything at Brisbane. Russell playing it. Been a terrific night of action. Some great tries. And now a thrilling finish. Lane. Plays the ball inside Brisbane territory. Oh, there's an error. They didn't need that one. There was a collision inside as well too. They put the ball down. I think there's been a head clash here off the ball. Looks like it's Piakura and Offengowie.
Offengowie's feeling for his cheek, I think. Ooh, yeah, head clash.
Yeah, it's Offengowie and Piakura. Piakura gets the thumbs up from the trainer. So Friday night Golden Point after the game. Fatty's all-star team announced.
This is the thing that Andrew Johns has started. He wants all the Channel 9 commentators to pick their best team from the current rosters on the NRL. There's a few, you can only pick 2 players from any team. You've got the 2 players have got to be under 23 and 2 players are allowed to be over 30. So we've all done it, and my team's being announced, I think, straight after the full-time whistle.
It's actually Seg 3. I'm just the producer. Segment 3.
By the way, for when you're on the field post-game, the crowd are allowed on the field tonight as well. So you'll be here till 1 a.m. signing autographs.
Ball at him.
Both of you will be. Reynolds feeds the scrum. Moser goes to Stags.
Short move!
been impressed with Blake Moser in the second half, Cam?
Oh, he's been great. He hasn't had many opportunities to run the football, but his service from dummy half has been first class. As Lockie mentioned earlier, he's got a nice long ball, wide pass. He cuts out multiple defenders with the sharpness and directness of that ball that he throws.
Down to you, Danica.
Yes, just an update. Bryce Cartwright, he has passed his head injury assessment. He has the card in his hand and he's about to head back into the action for these last few minutes. Thank
you, Danica. Well, last play, they too far out for a shot at field goal. Reynolds says, let's go high. Oh, Sivo! Good take. Heart and mouth stuff there for Eels fans. Now Parramatta. They're running out of time. Under 3 minutes left. One converted try is all they need to send us to Golden Point. Russell tackle just beyond his own 20. Need to start to throw caution to the wind. They're halfway through this set. Cartwright, there's an offload. Lussick to hands. RC, another offload. Lane, he's wrapped up. 2 tackles left in this set. 2.5 minutes left in the game. Can the Eels get down the other end? This is the last. They may get one more set. High kick. Sailor underneath it. Here comes Sivo. Good take, Sailor. Little juggle, but maintain control of the football. Cobbo. Big defensive set needed now for Parramatta. They'll have one more chance. Arthurs plays it. Now Sailor. He's wrapped up. Tuolungi and Campbell-Gillard in there. He's been tireless tonight as Regan Campbell-Gillard. Moser with a run. Last play, Brisbane. They'll get a full set here, the Eels. Reynolds kicking out on the full. Wow.
Well, that was a good, steady finishing off set of 6. They didn't try much. They just controlled the ball. But then the kick has now out in the full. That's given Parramatta a chance.
And here they go, the Eels, starting this set inside Brisbane territory. 1:10 to go. 5 tackles left for the Eels. Brown, Cartwright. No offload there by Bryce. They got him to ground quickly. Hands. RC to Gutherson. No way through there for Gutho. Ricky and Reynolds in the tackle. Hands at first receiver. RC, that's on the bounce. Well, they did well. Penasini, good hands in traffic. Mariner made the tackle on him. What have we got? 2 tackles left. 35 seconds left in the game. Hands. It's going to be all or nothing. A Hail Mary play. Last play for the Eels. And they've put it down. Brisbane are going to be able to hold on.
Last tackle, sorry, a handover.
It'll be a handover. Brisbane won't be in a hurry.
You know what? It's been a fantastic win. Absolutely outstanding. And, you know, they showed a lot of guts, a lot of courage. And, you know, 16-0 down to come back and win like that, that's one of their best wins of the year. And you know what? They're alive. There's still a chance to make the top 8. And as you see all the flags and the fans, they're up. Great night here at Suncorp.
Brisbane season still has a pulse. They came back from 16-0 down to record a 6-point victory. Full time at Suncorp. The Broncos 30 have defeated the Eels 24.